Australia is famous for wildlife that is venomous, fast, or simply strange. But some of its most impressive giants are small enough to disappear into rainforest canopies, underground burrows, freshwater pools, and dark caves. Today, we are looking at Australia's largest insects and spiders. There is no single winner, because largest can mean body mass, total length, wingspan, or leg span. Rather than force unlike animals into an inaccurate countdown, we will meet the genuine record holders in each category. They include a stick insect formerly described only in 2025, moths wider than a dinner plate, a cockroach built like a small armored vehicle, and spiders capable of spanning an adult human hand. The newest contender is Acrophylla alta, a giant stick insect from the high-altitude rainforests of northeastern Queensland. It was formally described in 2025 after researchers compared its body and eggs with related species. Known females can reach about 42.5 centimeters in total length and weigh roughly 44 grams. On present evidence, that makes it a strong candidate for Australia's heaviest insect. Finding one is difficult. These insects live high in the canopy and are superbly camouflaged among leaves and branches. The male has remained especially elusive, meaning one of Australia's largest insects still holds important secrets in the treetops. Across northern Queensland's rainforests lives the Hercules moth, one of Australia's most spectacular flying insects. Females can reach a wingspan of about 27 centimeters. Males are smaller, but carry long tails on their hind wings. The wings are not merely wide. Their enormous surface area gives the moth a scale that is difficult to appreciate until it is seen beside a human hand. Pale, almost transparent windows interrupt the rich brown patterns. Most of its growth occurs as a large caterpillar feeding on rainforest plants. It later forms a tough cocoon before emerging as the huge, short-lived adult moth. The Hercules moth dominates by wingspan, but the giant wood moth is a heavyweight. Adult females can weigh about 30 grams and reach roughly 23 to 25 centimeters across the wings, placing the species among the heaviest moths on Earth. Its caterpillars spend much of their lives hidden around the roots and trunks of eucalyptus trees. When the adult emerges, its life becomes extremely short. Adult giant wood moths do not feed. Their energy was stored during the larval stage, and the adult's purpose is reproduction. A large female can produce around 20,000 eggs before her brief adult life ends only days after it began. Australia's dragonfly giant is the giant petal-tail Petolura inagenitissima, found in wet habitats in northeastern Queensland. Queensland Museum identifies it as the world's largest and heaviest living dragonfly, with a body about 12 centimeters long and a wingspan approaching 16 centimeters. Its ancestry may be even more remarkable. Petal-tail dragonflies belong to a lineage extending back more than 250 million years. Their young live in wet ground and burrows associated with swamps, seepages, and rainforest wetlands. Disturbing even a small patch of this habitat can remove the conditions needed for a local population. The giant burrowing cockroach looks intimidating, but it is not a household pest. Native to Queensland, it can grow beyond 8 centimeters and weigh around 30 to 35 grams, making it the heaviest known cockroach. It spends much of its life underground. At night, it gathers dry eucalyptus leaves and drags them into its burrow, helping break down leaf litter and recycle nutrients through the soil. It is also unusually long-lived for an insect, sometimes surviving for as long as 10 years. Females give birth to live young and protect them during early development, showing a level of parental care rarely associated with cockroaches. In freshwater pools and slow-moving streams, size takes on a predatory form. Australia's giant water bugs can reach about 7 centimeters. Their flattened bodies and powerful front legs are designed for ambush. A water bug waits among submerged vegetation, seizes passing prey, and pierces it with a strong feeding beak. Large individuals can overpower aquatic insects, tadpoles, small fish, snails, and even small frogs. A breathing tube at the rear allows the insect to remain submerged while taking air from the surface. They do not hunt people, but a threatened giant water bug can deliver a very painful defensive bite. Among Australian spiders, tarantulas are the heavyweights. Depending on the species, an adult can have a body length approaching 11 centimeters and a leg span of about 20 centimeters. Its downward-pointing fangs may be close to 1 centimeter long. Australian tarantulas are also called whistling or barking spiders. The sound is produced by stridulation, when specialized structures near the mouthparts rub together. It is a warning, not evidence that the spider is preparing to chase someone. Most remain inside silk-lined burrows during the day and hunt at night. Bites are uncommon, but they can be medically significant and are particularly dangerous to dogs. The Tasmanian cave spider is not Australia's heaviest spider, but it becomes a giant when measured from leg tip to leg tip. Its body is only about 2 centimeters long, yet its leg span can reach approximately 18 centimeters. It constructs a broad sheetweb in caves, hollow logs, and other cool, damp shelters. Some webs can extend for more than a meter. The spider hangs beneath the sheet, waiting for insects to land on the silk. Hickeymannia troglodytes also belongs to an ancient lineage with distant relatives in South America, a distribution linked to the former southern supercontinent Gondwana. For many Australians, the largest spider they are likely to meet is a huntsman. Some species can spread their legs across roughly 15 centimeters. Their flattened bodies allow them to squeeze beneath bark, into narrow crevices, and occasionally into houses or vehicles. Huntsman spiders do not build capture webs. They rely on speed, camouflage, and strong legs to run down insects. Their sideways leg arrangement creates the crab-like movement that makes a sudden dash across a wall look especially dramatic. Although intimidating, huntsman bites are uncommon and generally not considered dangerous to healthy adults. They are useful predators of cockroaches and other insects. Australia's invertebrate giants show why size cannot be reduced to one ranking. The longest may be a stick insect, the widest a moth, and the largest spider depends on whether we measure legs, body, or mass. Most are not animals to fear. Burrowing cockroaches recycle leaves, dragonflies depend on fragile wetlands, and cave spiders preserve an ancient evolutionary story. The list may not be finished. Acrophila alta was only formally described in 2025, and many rainforest canopies, caves, and underground habitats remain difficult to study. Somewhere beyond easy reach, another Australian giant may still be waiting to be recognized.